Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the most historic city in the U.S. That's City Hall here in Philadelphia. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? What a group. There have been times where he's shown his potential. As of now, he isn't in the conversation for the award.
And what a journey it has been for this tremendous crop of youth joining the NBA this year. Truly, it's been fun to watch.
And you know what? Every year is a little different, but this year is really special in terms of the quality of the depth. When you look at the talent of these incoming players, you'd be hard-pressed to match it in recent years.
A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Ricky Rubio. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Bacon. Then there's Harris. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Rubio. Good D by Embiid. Left side, Harris. Isaac with the steal. Harris outside. And the regular season approaching its conclusion, Clark. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
You know what, Kevin? I would love to push back the regular season and reduce the number of games. Now, that would be an idea that I would be willing to try to get some traction for.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Harris inside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, thank you, David. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Rubio with it, picked up by Harris. Count that bucket.
This is what Rubio gives you, effort combined with skill, able to finish through contact.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Simmons.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Harris so good at using his body and athleticism to draw fouls. Hard to match up with him.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Axie's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Harris. And Harris drops them both. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Inside, there's Portis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Anthony. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. There's the call. It's a foul on Orlando.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. I mean, really skilled at making the defense get a little shaky when he has the ball. Two shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
No good on the second free throw. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Anthony, the pass to Carter Williams. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Harris kicks to Anthony. Gets an open look and hits.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Simmons with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to Simmons. And the shot goes in. Simmons got 5 now.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. We've got Maxey. Bobby Portis out there with Simmons. Then there's Hill, and it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. He spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Portis, the pass to Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Here's Anthony, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Embiid dishes to Harris. He can't get it to go. Isaac with some nice D. Pass to Bacon. Anthony looking it over. Here's the floater. That one drops for him. Anthony's got 8 points. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Green inside, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Orlando called for the foul.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Green.
You know, we very well could have some competition in the broadcast booth in a few years. I mean, Green's talked a lot about wanting to become an analyst when he retires from the game, and I don't think there's any question he'll be a good one.
And both free throws good for Green. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Wizards in Washington.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Yep, that one goes in there. Embiid's got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rubio with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Rubio. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Taking a look at the 76ers, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they should have a lot of room on the perimeter in the second half because they've already have a lot of points in the paint. And the D will have no choice but to collapse and try to put it in on that end. So, if you want to use the three-point shot more, they'll have the space to do it.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. Their scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. So on the floor for Orlando, Ricky Rubio is out there with Harris. Then there's Carter. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bacon in at the 3 spot. To the middle. Here's Harris. That shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Kicks it out to Rubio. That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 5. And he banks in the layup. Hilton's got the first bucket of the third here for the 76ers.
Well, I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority.
The 76ers with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Rubio, the pass to Okeke. On the wing, Isaac. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio. The Magic again can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean,
oh my goodness! What a play!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
The pass to Bamba. There's Okeke. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Portis. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. .46 seconds left in the third. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Feeds to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Portis trying to free himself. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Maxey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Free throw good, Maxey. Here's Anthony. He's got 10. To the right side. Bamba passes to Okiki. A wide open look here for Anthony. It's good from long range. Anthony's got 13 points. Off target. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Magic trail by 7. We've got Joel Embiid, Green out there with Portis. Then it's Shake Milton, and it's Hill in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Bacon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Now Milton. Outside Hill. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Orlando grabs the miss.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Harris against Green. Deep 2 from Anthony. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Milton's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's Anthony. Passes it to Bacon. Green against Harris. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The 76ers leading by 7. Milton kicks to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And they double up Embiid. Misses the layup. On offense, here are the Magic. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Harris. 15 points for Cole Anthony.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're ahead by 5. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Portis, and Simmons subbed in for Hill. Isaacs checked in for Orlando. Ricky Rubio comes in for Anthony. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Rubio. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And big props, major props to Rubio. Being aggressive, making plays with the game heating up. That's what you want your point guard to do. Make it happen.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Agreed. Fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one.
Guys, that's exactly the kind of play that can really spark a team to a rally.
Rubio against Simmons. And Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Philadelphia with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. From deep, Green. Rubio with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. From the arc. And it's Rubio again missing. Harris looking it over. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Rubio. Knocks down the three.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.